ye ne oma na edi dwuma no wo Gyimah and I say Jum. And see, you bet me koto so na no pay me busa no musu ya ndra kwa na start ya no na ya dibia na ya rehosem na megina so na me dia dawa stefa kwenya ya de mame na ye minchia iti for ni ahwefo so ni me ti for ni ahwefo ni na mo platform isu die platform kese ba kopa e wo oman mu ntino mama ya kwenya se ya na o se ye dama se na ye nchia mo ti for pani ejuma pa mo ye na ye se engineer so ma ebedifo ni na ya ko me ba na me check social media so na me say some of the small medium enterprises or Gyimah or social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, no. Now, almost you try for nini for it, share no. As at best, and 5 o'clock, Gyimah pompon, and I still no smoke no egusu or honomo. And see a best friend, fire service for so may say or my bang no. It's almost Russia for honor, but he said that the full details of what established the fire outbreak, And the best rest and 24 responsible, me in charge. That was Zongo Lane, or Accra Central, or the Central Business District, Maybe I'm going to turn into Mutun to mark a year into money into maybe a post running, and let me say, it's not spread a pants, Bema, 84 near my minimum was Zongo Lane. Sabi, I dear so many businesses name would be a promoting they be touch him up na meaning say account na me so it be akame and say my mama no money the phone na ya for because you almost struggles so send you must see bread but you ma machine sorry be crowd down no more a bit that pavement is so we so ton ade and see bibi say papa na ayare ho sem dia my mama no more di dwa market na nancy me kan ho na ya mama no money na ya for ya affected and he said you may lose or more inventory I pay be almost stores and I say wares or mo ton ton yetika e di bi hwebusuani efi ni na no na ya ko na mo na me say ntu na ne be bo ho nkomo na ya share the backup plan and I say how to recover the business in terms of disasters, natural disasters, and now say man-inducing disasters like some of these things.
Oh yeah, pa. The kind say will be our any businesses, no. And she said Ben na or shall say so be establish business no because as so anticipate say what on your ma storm na what on wo e just bit me aba bibisa bit me asi just will be our going to start business no dear na as so di kan ye nana.
Allow me that let me say one of our challenges of the economy has happened to do with the informal sector. How the economy informal sector one say be omoye Gyimah but omundi nhyehyeye so senior you who the formal sector there we implement a policy for the informal sector yema menum ni enuanom mu dibia omo back na sebe Ghana because of your cultural issues with Campono one man business then you can want some more your forum you do on person will be introduced you be ample and as abebe buano to wins any paba for no one buhun konta no one or marketing your man on one so na sales on one of best uncle kwanso akofan your money biaba eti nipa ba ko or ye nipa be 10 Gyimah e de abomu sometimes I was able to manage the risk level of the business. When it comes to the formal sector now, because of so now a BMRA, it being so a principle, you can't really dodge. And I say, ultimately, in Castle fine and any Gyimah. It's in Kakoban is saying, and Kayin in Abon said, the baby who are and he said, do. One lose on your money the name because there is a backup and I said there is a disaster recovery plan which is insurance. And I can know about the but I should believe say because me share shop on any building now say if not the goods and I say stocks and awares near what the building with the, I would believe that the entire building it should be insured because when you shops I can see a walk at Tamanso ni zunguli honoman go foreign teddy mujuma. Now who the businessman our rent a shop no now will keep you product ne o nyoma o tongue promo. I would say you should be able to have a concept of an insurance. You transfer some of the risk, to the insurance company and I say to the insurance, service provider. And in times of difficulty like this, enka ejumaya phone on ejumaya on the anonka munyoma affected say and carbon said the insurance will come in to at least restore them to, if not the previous level, they will be able to meet them halfway or meet normal now. So now ejumano answer cry. Ejashi be breed this will come hanoma a human induced, causes. Sometimes for the market now it's too congested nana okofemwa infamam program fa baby na sebe utimi say eja to why it makes shops so back to now for your market now very congested.
All right,
you say why a ma bobia to the
nana in a business wise no so we tie the fire service officers and so NADMO coordinator war metro hono na or kana was some of the stores serve as warehouse. Part of the store serve as warehouse and a part ye in business wise so be person ye Gyimah say obekasi ni nkosu nyina wodi egu kantemba akumu say why ye warehouse why so na osan to ade
and I would Virginia we feed the case like I say na in business planning in shada nyesa and your class you keep the warehouse at the same premises that you are operating the business. Then you name the concept of the warehousing system. Warehouse, you have to keep it away from, the business place. Because, but what American, the place is so congested such that people want to cut down costs. And then, to be able to create more demand in terms of job creation in the system. Sometimes you even transfer the holding cost, which is the warehouse, to private entities. Almost their companies and their main primary job or objective is to provide warehouse facilities for businesses. It's about the company on taking care of the insurance of the building, the insurance of the waste in your inventory in stocks now you own keep that's when that burden is off your neck. But when you decide to use your business premises, one room in a warehouse, one in your money in the another room in the office, one or two or more day tone your man. And see, to share the nature of our market and in a congested time because this same market, Nana, since 1957, Kwame Nkrumah time, it has been the same nature of the market as survey all about year 60, 760. 5 years of independence and also the history some of the video footage now it is the same place but you could see that the numbers have increased, the market women have increased, the people that even access some of these facilities so-called UTC despite it is the same facilities I mean we share video 1957 same buildings are there. But now, the number of people who are using the same have increased. So there's so much pressure, and your mama outdoors will increase. The same market serving a lot of people over the time. In terms of business planning, in terms of the overall planning of the whole office, and I say the premise and it's now or they turn and that has been a problem. It is the market is hugely condensed, hugely populated. You see, before pavement is so on there. O start here free. O de fokins we at the back no madi what to do. The kwakusi kantamanse. You can see that all the pavements are covered with market women or more tongue at the or a quani. So because roads no one lane crampono yaje. The market women have covered the entire lane into the market. And they say, and cover components in our market, no moving your money free market need to be now. And once you are coming on the street, you can buy whatever you want to buy and go home without necessarily entering the market. And turn your money hard, ade bia me who I think say I was saying 24 team year who be at the my antisadia the way the place is congested no and obia person because of convenience into obia person in your man bay no on person say bia obako kipi the warehouse Abia Spinters Road, which was the original purpose for the business, that the businesses will be in town, the industrial areas, the market areas, then the warehouses will be far away like the Spinters Road. In Tabia, we do no PBA, you will do your stock taking for the day, maybe a new will be here for the day. Now you bring them to the business premises. If people don't want to do that because of Accra and its traffic-related issues and all that planning. It will be now time in for. It will be a person in your man bang or send a for convenience if you're back upon your mabano and your money bang it the idea. Uchia rent, it's almost shops and no magic. Maybe a baby and Sambia count, not or keep it back for non your money room. And the heat was about warehouse now. There's a minimum amount of ventilation so provided for the building. Your money are supposed to provide air conditioning, cooling your money. We are air boy. To say over some of the business places on a sheet or show it's a fancy and a from a be a natural ventilation. And we see it on a daily basis. We see our markets are congested, but because that has been the issue. And I think it's high time I would say in 24 team in terms of policy wise, promoting small medium enterprises. Now these are things that we can discuss. Various political parties can discuss in their manifestos there. They'll be able to provide some of the incentives. Now you can't for incentives. And these are the things, the planning that will go into the sector now. It will ease the pressure, it will ease the burden on the businesses as well as the NCM before your market Odivia at the Bafio, Nankasa at Yenchemino, and Yadia a bebo possible. But what in Ghana for Semba? One day, 2 days,
right. Afina Uduafidian at 1 Meha, 95.1 FM. And we share live on Facebook, Unia 95.1. Oko Facebook, Uneswa, search na afi like your page and na share fa wadwentre de eto ma ye na dwumadie edin ye that's what majuma empuntu ye bo nkomo efa adwuma ho ye din nkomo efa ko ye befa so atete adwumaifo ne woni a eye adwuma empuntu atimi abaso opanyi ojan line so no Julius nana ya Gyimah no executive director at the Center for Public Policy and Economic Analyst and no atwetwe komenti nana afi na wo kuya wo dan wo no ne fa bi ye ne public policy say ye den hyehyɛ ye beba say de o kan so no o kan ho asem ntitaw so wo hwa said the all candy free 1957 Kwame Nkrumah time ade bedwe say said the tia net is about time man as I see a sanhwe ye dwane biom na bia se be developing the fofra na samda hodo no ana se ya ne yenye no yemubu bi mfiri ma na yenye den.
Another time is way overdue because so I share a pattern of Accra. I say do anopa from the rush hours of maybe 6 to 8, about 80% of the population of Accra.
You have just 1 minute remaining.
There's in excess of about 6 million people in Accra. And see, you can see say do that period now. There's about 80% of that 6 million. Everybody going to one direction of Accra.
Okay.
Eti banesana hard ni pa and a Gyimah so be pon
right.
The same number of
someone when you cheer 1 FM 95.1
right ma yes I am akwa babio emra Majuma Puntu Awunia 95.1 FM so Julius nana ya Gyimah and no atwetwen komo na yankomo bono be nyoma pi ne ka ho asem na so ne gina zongule enra atranche mu sie ja ekoto na bisisa breakfast service for kra gusu a wo mo eye ho adwuma nana ma yensa mo akwa babio Okay. Ma yɛnhwɛ na yɛanugu so ɔka sɛ bra so sɛ aban de policies papa bi bɛba na yɛdwa no yɛbɛsan hwɛ bio na ahwɛ ɔkwan yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛnti yɛna fo anu si ɛwɔ hɔ no ma me na afei yɛnkɔ yɛnnuanom ɔmo ahwerɛ ɔmo anuama no nso nhwɛ sɛ deɛn na ɔmo bɛyɛ a ɔbɛsa si ne dada mu bio.
And now you that's not because a ban in terms of proper planning of our market. Unfortunately, our may scan the various manifestos they are available at the moment. May share any clear cut policy that is targeted at the market, especially redesigning some of our markets in Accra, especially, or even the regional capitals. It has always been the existing ones, Nana, and I improve, near some ABA the capacity, but using Accra as a case study, because it is the nation's capital, the influx of people on a daily basis, especially on the market days, which is Wednesday and Saturday, Accra Central is a sight to behold because the kind of people, they go for a back room, and the cars and the traffic in a back room, a market, Central Business District on Wednesdays and on Saturdays, a overwhelming. And it's time, say, in 24, we'll pay attention to especially redeveloping of Kantamanto market, the Abuja market, the drug lane, Zongo lane, Okanshi, Tudu in itself. Because they say, the market is so congested, so people are even moving out of the market and are selling on the street. There's a whole lane, they say, if you define a job for more ton at the end, you fault, but sometimes I sympathize with them, minimal. Under the harsh, weather condition of the sun, but in Suto Mujin, Miriabo Mujin, will be torn a moka, will be torn in Salmon Kakra, will be torn in Fos Kakra, will be torn in the plate Kakra, and they are doing all the businesses on the. In fact, now be native jar, be garlic, the Jenny, tomatoes, the Moko, everything on the pavement on the street. It would actually tell us once the numbers, in terms of population, in terms of urban migration, you are getting more people accessing the capital cities. Some of these things will come. And that is why the Metropolitan Municipal District Assemblies, that is why they are there. They are buying budget, and these are the things that we want to see them address. These are the issues. But about say na aye boachi bidin and na in we pay and boa or minor. I say bibiano baby fakona ni Accra is just one way. We will go to one place at the same time and come back home. It's bibiano proper planning of our traffic system and also in we pay. And this is high time people 24 best start say who say what see it me redevelop it. Market, if so to say, Krana, a movie about in central part of Accra, not the southern part of Accra, to a Puano. Things are choked. The offices, government offices are choked around the same place, and a hard journey. It's in terms of policy in India, it's long overdue. And I'll be glad say 24 will pay much attention to this big market. Which Abuja market war CMBH on my DBA Jato because of how congested the place is, and they have everything, all kinds of things going on in terms of trading, commodity product, and Nobaye, Kwedu, Bayere, almost feed the village bar, a one number of flooding in, and the place is so congested. And the little heat coupled with any electrical, maybe a baby piano will spark fire. And I believe we need proper planning of our market, especially in Accra, just as we saw in other regions, the KGTR market, phase 1, phase 2. We want to see a big market in Accra. You need movie. Alcohol, a bit easy the pressure. There is too much pressure in Accra. And once that is done, some attention is being paid now, it will ease the pressure at Accra.
I see. Yeah, can't say we na your policy says ye de egua kwamwe. Afi yemra dwadini na or any business asem we ato no. When you then wash as you.
And I'm said, dear, just as you made the funny no. And I think I didn't age na DBA on say last time you for me discuss it the song to me and reach out to at least some form of advice kakra. And you only business car either far in the accountants and as the marketing officers number advice on a daily basis in terms of business plan, in terms of business operations, and I say be a putting in place proper structures. The all year we there's that segregation of duties, job responsibility, and see also people that can afford no more officers back could be able be was sales will be warehouse will be enable content will be so social media or multi chat on your manner if you see at least will be a baby kaka idea be nanka with the reason why insurance also and fast for any some of these things like I said you transfer some of your risk. Once you are operating as a business entity and as a there's some form of level and there's a level of risk that is attached to every business. Your risk or your home. So every business be also on a risk level. Risk level near a dear Bema business never say and at Bema business and it can be that we a business owner, now be our business for home market here in a ya also estimating quite a fast wow a be at the same no bit to me this can be a business and all by that should be unquamba now be a top business and a honchima now with me I'll restore and as with me I'll follow on that the kind of what is and that is why insurance is there. And the first point of sale to me I recover some of their business costs now it can be at the tohonomono. I say insurance package then signing on to is it a third party insurance or a comprehensive insurance policy then a life and I say general business policy and I say nipemu plan your workers insurance because we never buy no they be a nipa a war building at a time and people will be affected it just be to me show and see wow nipena nipanu kwan kwani have you been able to insure your workers? Like I said, when it comes to the formal sector, some of these issues they are not hard because of the formal nature. And to say business maybe you only insure more building class and insure money pay woman. And see when the Gyimah said you pra and I say BB etoa when see I claim insurance at the amount. But Akobano, the small medium enterprise now if it kakanka crabo job in Sinayana. So Moody share no kakana a commitment our firm and we'll continue to advocate me and share ye did for ne say Tikana banning in an infasone banning in no and any nana sebe ye a bio horn so moonkind who say baby or more moody piano there's a lot of faith every year piano and car only to me idea friend or risk assessment. It means your risk assessment of the place. You'll be able to detect some of these things as say a beba and I say if you see the action because you do structural integrity, you by inspection of your building, wash your gadgets or no more wash your electrical connections, whether it is okay, what's your water system, your sewage system. So you do that structural integrity as part of your risk assessment, your risk analysis. Now, what will be a two-scene then that will influence you which kind of insurance policy are we signing on to. Send me a in terms of, a breakout, in terms of a damage, in terms of fire outbreak, or even rainfall, flooding. These are things that ABS are researching. That's wrong. That's wrong. Say, Omudi Jasicano Ebani Mura now Mudi Fasone Bano. They should look at the financial planning out of the business because business now is caneba. It once the money is coming now, we own your own savings, your own investments, and they should be thinking about overseas Canada and the business in terms of natural disasters or even human-inducing, disasters are, this fire outbreak, It's what we recommend. The first one is they should be engaging with insurance companies, and then the insurance companies, the foreign to ATA, this is the time when we designing a specific policy, a bit tailored towards the needs of the small, medium enterprises, in human, sometimes insurance policy may too vague. but with a book kana only omudin komo companies only omudin komo. It's like most of the policies of mobile marketing in is a general one that we know. If it's not life, it's funeral, it's education, it's this, it's that.
Yeah.
But to be able to engage if you're the phone, no one should know who say me up in terms of the risk analysis, the risk assessment. Here, me can't want to say. Mama come to me, I be the above. Say, oh, because when you talk to them, they just get to buy their own canoes. It do more normal for future. Those are more the year, Gyimah. But insurance and some of the banks and they are too reluctant. Almost say. The informal sector, your small officers maybe so engage your mocano face a jump too much in or share a suit in a jacket to be our share the bill market in Marco, but that is where you can make your money from. It's a two-edged sword. The financial companies or the financial sector, they should be looking at how they can do policies a very direct to AJ4, especially in the small medium enterprise. And this can be a number focus on the larger institutions, the corporate environment, in your money, yet to answer the risk factors are there. Sometimes the phone almost disclosing income, their source of income can be own disclosing. Okono was asked, and then your master or instead of say your 100,000 cities, to make out also meton a day, 500 people. So, or can't here will be more. And your boy, but I say, it will be up at so body sticker home by another. They've really not gotten the concept of insurance. And see, the insurance companies normally in terms of difficulties like this, no more big young services. It's almost a bit to me, it design policies via the premium now you be chia na a was on a bag to be now money and me will begin to understand the concept of insurance. Aside one daily or motor 20 army movie, for now, for now, 20 cities or 50 cities or 100 cities. They should know the business name on now. So, with me, that should be natural disaster and a human induced factor. Bit me, I say business and the crowd. But once they begin to look at insurance, that Chiminyame Fansa but BB says here they can have some money to fall on for the next 3 months, for the next because maybe a washi, Nana, it will take maybe a minimum of 6 months to restore the building, to restore your mom, or honomo. And in doing that, you will be our shop, a what's our building, in not say affected. The only branch will be direct your customers to that particular branch. Now you are losing all your customers to your competitors because if anybody know better, oh, me wash you, or be power, and maybe a PID or new the business or no or the business back from move before fraud. The whole concept of business planning, the whole concept of entrepreneurship, small medium enterprises, and so say you be formalize that sector now. They be a because we the community the power mudi. Now me telephone so no so me how they can redesign or redevelop the market, especially Accra. Then American, the buildings, all the buildings are as old as 60, 67 years. They differ to the colonial master time. The buildings are UTC, UAC buildings. When you see the videos, it's still like the same thing there. And the number of people accessing the facilities, accessing the markets have overgrown compared to the colonial era. Now, I think it's high time if we look at the policies as a comprehensive one in trying to redevelop our market, re-empower small medium enterprises, and even give them some form of, even if it's a relocation plan, why not? There's a lot of inland and Penifobeti movie. We saw some in Abobulushi onion sellers corner, and these are things that in Penifobeti share their mind.
All right, and the crocrum na fancy Abani say Obia business Bia say Abano Adia Betchy, you ever bunny to say okay. And yeah, men quay, na men his minion loan be na massa dia start say abraboni be more. Now here system ya you what has he say na This year the two major political parties, no, we say me the Women's Bank, but we say me the SME Bank, but who say San Yoma Winty and ye hear sa and she said na we did tell some minimum come we mudopa, but utim bonus mammy and Santa Maya and Nanka, young fencing her say ye near for Bacasacra.
Nana, you made that same say the two leading parties need now no a propose some form of a finance mechanism be a bit near bois a JD4 you and in the MEPA the MEFANE a JD4 in total. Yes, the women NDC4 car women's bank NPP4 so car small medium enterprises at in bank a bit near Sean was say. But in him say buy a market, and I said that APDR women are controlling about 60 to 70% of the market. Yeah. And the target, you know, a group a map and a door on that sector. No, as empires and they are so new because a Ghana for ultimately benefit from this particular policy. Just as we are discussing now, I will say some of these initiatives, you know, and to say the experiences with ADB. You better set up the bank in a you know, now losing its focus. The primary objective, the core mandate I establish if it is a women's bank, it should solely be for women's bank and ye DNA mine come from mine, you know, to pointing yet here. It's me more access to finance, a capital nana. We are testimony. We have testimonies of out of the forum area, you know. Sebena yema minimum be club our Bobesian such that Busiana meneno the business need collapse interested that's on Tinintia. I think so no me testimony yes car be Komubenya access to capital be more at a lower interest rate or meet me at the Busiano. Now or meet me the BHO all that now. What the previous, you know, bank and all. Now I'm about the new bank and all with a more flexible terms a bit more it's any form of access to finance be an same for the SMEs bank, you know, it's just working around the same policy. And you know, say they are good initiative on both sides. Ninano will seek to solve a particular problem. Yinina near Pesi formalize the informal sector. Near boy minimum and marty through. And also no nanka I that part of the Kanameka say the only issue is that it should be more tailor focused and idea for it to be when you lose that direction of the purpose with which I was established. And I would want to believe say research went in ABR and penny for family JDA for Kudim Komo. So that is the research process. Data Albecadano is data that is on the ground. We suggest there's demand for it by a man or by access it. Because just as I said, you know, meaning say Omunetica, DPNisca, Komutunka Kankakra. And when there is a women's bank, a money GD small loans kakra omodisho mujumebu ha ni pitro di ejuma nyina 500 cedis pe obo ejuma loan kakra pediation ejum 500 200 cedis depending on your mom e be akwa so I be a you so debit my 10,000 ibu 1,500,000 depending on the business and the pakono eye and ti send be ya be impediment barrier be see akwan be a fully fledged bank, I will be for we bra for collateral, we bla for guarantee for we be see our why and all that. No, that that bottlenecks no is eliminated so that they can have direct access to the funds, direct access to the bank by virtue say a women's bank.
Right.
And na etimi abuaye mame no monanka o metimi ni sika. No, money should be revolving. Money should be circulated in the system. Money should move from one person to another, and that is how we build the economy.
Okay.
And it's the idea. So making it is a good initiative. I cut the implementation just as we discussed previously. You know,
right.
That a better target the honor maybe we change the protocol system, the same political things we've been talking about to benefit just a few people, and at the end of the day, the intimate maximize the entire benefit of such a policy.
And mena say mrepa no nim de. Name a ready for near T4 Yadawasi, Sabribiano, your ball puma, only a chicken common, nam panso, which less any media and be or ho. Ya, a month for the journals here be different, which he and may, and that's no time.
Madam Sepanso.
You. We nana yaw Gyimah and I know Attrition Combo, the executive director the Center for Public Policy and Economic Analyst and I know Attrition Combo and Gyimah see a dim combo pa my ready for me did say Mosia and Yoma P at the a fee in Combo na wonso ebia wutie yen na ejanto wusto ni mu onom se de panyini ebube no so te se oyonko abodwe ehia na tisi akra po de ebenanyia to the extent say yes fa de kunu nsu ni mu preko yes ebia sansu tetena na nananom se wote so oyonko abodwe se ehia na wasensu asiwudi enwo na so na de yes wote ya na do de na kunu mti oyodwadini wo stores wa kra Zongole nana simple no Accra Central Press Square bebia was to bia no said the system no TSC wa Ghana ha na afi bia manfo dwetre ya chese bomb no nti na nwure di san komo no ti kan se Zongole info kwa na omo de ho aka onso hyase yen hyehye de wo mu no se ne ye insurance companies bebre wo ho ko hu onom ne omo ntwetwe nkomo hwe se kakra ben no betimi aya ntento wo kakra ben na obetimi atete de ato de ama ko base atrenchen be sie a obetimi akọ no mo nchen na onso wakonya bibi kakra be san de ahye abrabo na ase bu okrampo ase de me hye ase medi kankan ne bimpa na chese nipa no wo kofie onim se na nyoma beba me na kotua ka ti ni sika kra hye ne draw mu ni nyina akọ akọhye